But if you're DC, you cannot be putting out mid-superhero movies right now because we've had 20 years of, well, some of them have been good, but most of them have been mid to okay, which is fine.
Yes.
But as you are launching your universe, you have to be hitting us with banger after banger.
All right, guys, it's official. The DCU is dead.
It's true.
It's dead.
Yep.
No, we're just kidding. That's a joke, by the way. Don't get mad.
There will people there. People are going to get mad.
If you clicked off after I said that and didn't listen for 2 more seconds, I'm a little disappointed.
You're part of the problem.
No, the DCU is not dead. We are reviewing Supergirl today.
It's true.
Welcome back to Stole My Line, a Fireside film podcast. I'm Grant.
And I'm Drew.
Drew, what'd you think of Supergirl? We went and saw it last night.
I have lots of thoughts.
Okay.
I thought it was fine. I honestly, I'm going to say it is a good time.
I would say I in agreement.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say of all the positive experiences I've had in a movie theater, this is not at the top of that.
No, it's not at the top.
It's probably towards the bottom, but
it's in the middle.
Would I ever watch this movie again? Probably not, but like I didn't leave this being like I wasted 2 hours of my life.
I think there are lots of reasons why people are super negative on this movie. I think that negativity is unwarranted based on the movie's merits.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that my take with this movie is that if this movie came out 10 years ago, everybody would be like, "Oh, like it's a decent movie."
Yep, I agree.
I'm excited for more. That's what people would say about this movie. Now, look at the current landscape of superhero movies. I think a mid to okay superhero movie instantly becomes a bad movie.
Yes, I think if you're DC right now, which there's lots of things to say here. One, James Gunn allegedly said he read the script and it blew him away, which is why he fast-tracked production for this movie.
Yeah, okay.
That's a little alarming, James.
A little bit, yeah, I would agree.
But if you're DC, you cannot be putting out mid-superhero movies right now because we've had 20 years of, well, some of them have been good, but most of them have been mid to okay, which is fine.
Yes.
But as you are launching your universe, you have to be hitting us with banger after banger. Superman was good.
I like Superman.
Supergirl is less good.
Yes, I would agree.
But that's not really a great place to be as a studio. Now, I will say, my first thought is how do we fix the DCU? It's make it Spider Noir-y. Make it these genre things that is super different, super out there.
We have Clayface coming out.
Clayface.
So we'll see how that goes.
We will. I just don't know if this experiment is going to work.
Yeah,
I think it's super interesting.
I don't want to say the MCU phases 1 through 3 was lightning in a bottle and that will never be recaptured, but I just don't know. I think everything is going to try to feel that way, and we're not really going to get it with superheroes. But what I liked about Superman is that it kind of did its own thing. It was this weird zany vibe. It wasn't a perfect movie by any means, but I like David Cornsweet as Superman.
Sure.
And it got back to some of his core values.
Yep.
And it was campy. It was fun. He was super charismatic as Superman.
True.
I thought that was a very strong first DCU movie.
Yep.
This one has a little bit less of that personality, I feel like.
I agree.
This one feels a little bit more I don't know, like a shell of Superman. But that doesn't make it a terrible experience. I found myself in the movie comparing a lot to Superman.
Which I think is par for the course when you're Supergirl and you wear the same costume.
Yes. Also, this part of the podcast is non-spoiler.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil anything.
We will talk about spoilers at a certain point in the podcast, so we're not going to ruin the movie for you yet. But yeah, I guess getting into the movie itself, maybe the pacing, cinematography, what did you think of that part of the movie?
I thought the cinematography was pretty good, honestly. I think this movie looks decent. And I think that is something I can praise the DCU on with the 2 movies that we've seen. Is the VFX choices are super interesting.
They are.
Whether you I think some of the POV shots in Superman, I don't love of the flying.
Yeah.
Super unique. We've never really seen anything like that before.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is good. I think that is where the DCU needs to go in general. And I think that's the same here. I think the themes are good. I think the themes are relatively good. I think that's fine. The plot is fine. This movie kind of is forgettable, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to go watch Supergirl and say, I watched something really new.
Right.
It feels a little bit like you've seen something like this before. and that's okay. Like, I'm not knocking the movie for that, but I watched Superman and I was like, this is a distinct, unique movie. This one, again, feels less like that. I think a critique I've seen of cinematography and VFX, it's not even of Supergirl, it's just of modern cinematography and lighting and VFX, is that everything looks this muddled brown, shades of brown, and everything's backlit, and all the lighting is super... It's not natural lighting. I can get behind that. Like, I agree with that critique of modern cinematography, but I'm not going to knock this movie for fitting with the modern
with the mold
trend. So, I think the story was okay. Like, I didn't really care about any of the characters. I think some of the characters were a little wasted.
I agree.
And we'll get into that in spoilers, but I like Milly Alcock fine. Like, she was fine. I think she was better in House of the Dragon, honestly, but...
I think she was fine here. I think she did good.
Yeah, I think the script doesn't really find its footing. And that was, like, the thing that I walked away from this movie. If there's one big critique I have, like, the movie didn't really find its humor at all.
Yeah, I think it's true.
Least,
and
yeah,
I have notes on that. I read the comic that this is based off of.
Okay, yeah, I have not read the comic.
In the week prior.
Okay.
And low-key, the comic is not funny.
Okay.
It's very serious. I mean, this movie, like, plot-wise, this is basically bar for bar what happens in the comic. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, almost exactly.
Got to credit some, integrity on adaptation there.
I mean, there's a couple stuff that happens, like, later in the comic that is not in this, but, like, Supergirl is low-key just depressed the whole time, which she kind of is here, but it's more, like, played for laughs. In the comic, it's just not. She's just super serious and kind of a dark character.
I don't think it really lands here because I don't think any of Milly Alcock's lines are funny enough. I don't think her delivery is necessarily bad. I just don't think... Yeah, it almost feels like she's not trying to be funny, but then there's one or two moments where it's like the theater laughed because they wanted to laugh. Then there's other moments that you could tell people wanted to laugh, but it wasn't funny enough to laugh, at least in our theater.
And here is a theory that I have.
Go for it.
And this might make some people angry, and that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. James Gunn loves himself some comedy.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And honestly, he's pretty good at it. Mm-hmm. Guardians is hilarious.
Oh.
Guardians is a great movie.
I think Superman has some laughs moments.
Superman's funny.
Yeah.
If we make... And, like, I don't know. He was a producer on this movie, but he's also the head of DC. So, like, I don't know how much...
involvement,
sway he had here. But if we make every... Because, again, the comic of this is pretty self-serious, and it's kind of like an epic tale. It's told from, what's her name? Ruthie's perspective.
Okay.
It's kind of like she's telling the story of Supergirl and how, like, depressing her life is and how she came to be and all the things.
Mm-hmm.
But Supergirl's not funny, and she's not really like this punk rock star type of figure. She's just more like this sad, solemn...
hero.
I'm going to go get drunk because I'm really, really depressed type of hero. So if we make everything kind of James Gunnified, which was kind of my biggest critique of Superman, I think all of our movies are going to feel one note. And again, we have Clayface in a couple months, so like, I don't think that will be that.
Yeah.
But if this is like mainline DC, kind of the vibe, I think that could be a problem. And I think, honestly, it could have been super interesting if we had a depressed, solemn hero.
Yeah, it's like I'm torn on if I want this movie to be funnier or not funny at all.
Yeah.
I just don't know because, like, again, Jason Momoa's character is, like, supposed to be funny.
True.
And the scenes with Superman are pretty funny.
Yeah.
And so in those moments, I'm like, oh, this is enjoyable. I'm laughing here. But then the story doesn't really find it funny. I don't know. I think I might have wanted it to be funnier as a person who has not read the comic. I'm not super into comics. Like, for the movie's sake, I think I wish it was a little funnier.
You think you wish it was funnier?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But then if it wasn't, like, I would have been fine with that. It just feels like it's sitting somewhere in the middle.
No, I agree. I completely agree.
Tonally, it felt a little off.
Yeah, I agree.
That's nitpicking, I think I could say. Like, I still had a decent time at this movie. I left thinking that, so, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Should we rate it and then...
Dive into spoilers? Yeah, let's do it. So if you're new to our channel, first off, thank you for being here.
For sure.
Consider subscribing. We love to talk about movies and TV. We have a ton of stuff out, so go check out our channel. But yeah, Drew, tell us about our rating system really quickly.
So this is kind of our version of, like, how should you experience this movie long term?
Yes.
So we have buy it on Blu-ray, which is the highest tier.
Yep.
We then have go see it in the theater. Then we have go stream it on like your Netflix, the subscription model type of thing.
Yep.
Then we have go stream it for free on your Tubies, and then never touch it, never look at it.
Avoid at all costs.
If you see it at a thrift store, don't walk away.
Just don't. Yeah, I think I know where I land on this movie.
Okay.
You want to say it at the same time?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Streaming. Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a bad entry.
No.
And again, if this movie had come out 10 years ago, I think people would view it like we view Ant-Man, for example.
Yeah,
right
this is very that lane.
like it's not
Doctor
a perfect
Strange
movie.
1.
Yes, it's not a perfect movie. It might feel a little formulaic just in general, but like there's some positives. There's actually a character choice in this movie I like.
I know. There is one big thing that I'm like, I like that they did that.
Oh, we might have the same thing.
I think we do.
Okay, I'm excited to talk about that. But yeah, I think this movie will probably age like, this is an entry.
Yeah.
If you want an introduction to this character, go watch this movie. But yeah,
I think it's pretty good. I think they handle her backstory pretty well.
Yeah, well,
I think that's intriguing.
let's dive into spoilers
Okay,
because
let's do it.
this is your spoiler warning for Supergirl. If you haven't seen it, obviously we're going to spoil the movie. I want to open with the backstory.
Yeah.
Her Krypton backstory was my favorite part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like
I thought
liked
it was very good.
It's a little bit of world building. It set up her character pretty well. I thought Milly Alcock did a good job of not talking, but like performing all those scenes. Like she was good. So I like that stuff.
Yeah, super. You really feel for Supergirl in that moment of like,
Yeah.
dang, this sucks.
Yeah, this does. And like how like her existence in and of itself is kind of like she doesn't really even care to be alive because
Right.
like everyone she loved is dead. She doesn't really see Earth as home.
And you can feel the tension between her and Superman, even without it really being expressed. Because, I mean, this movie kind of describes Superman's backstory super quick.
Yes.
But you definitely know it if you're a fan of DC.
Yeah.
But like Superman kind of was raised on Earth, even though he's from Krypton. Supergirl wasn't.
Yeah, sorry, I was drinking some
it's okay.
water. I think it brought the most emotion was felt in the backstory. I didn't really feel that same weight when it came to the actual story of like what was going on present in the movie. But that's okay. I mean, like this still took up a decent chunk of the movie, and I thought it was very good. So, I think the movie wrestles with what is Kara's home? Like, she doesn't have Krypton as home anymore. She's kind of been floating around different planets on red sun planets, and Earth she doesn't really see as home. My wish for the movie would be that it had hit that topic harder. I don't think it did that well.
Okay, I agree. Yeah.
So that's a critique I have. I still think it got the point across, but there's a moment at the end of the movie where she's like, I'm home. I kind of felt like, yeah, that's sweet, but like I didn't really get the character journey
right
from the beginning of the movie for her being nomadic to now.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought the villain was his Krem.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was great.
Nope. I completely agree. Which is fine.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
he's a placeholder.
yeah.
There's a MacGuffin.
Right.
It's pretty basic.
Yep.
I like the idea of crypto is hurt and we have like that's the inciting incident.
Sure,
I think that was
that's
fine. Like, people like dogs. We actually have attachment to crypto from the first movie.
And I think it makes sense for Kara's character of
Yeah.
like, this is literally the only thing she has left.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I like that. I think that part is good. But as far as like the villain, there's zero depth to him.
Yeah, absolutely none.
Like at all, and like that's fine. This is Supergirl. I think to kind of tie in with all of that, I like the scope of this movie.
Okay.
It's not the biggest movie. This isn't about saving the world, and I like that about this
I
movie.
do too. I
Like,
agree.
I think if you followed our podcast recently, I've talked a lot about the scope of superhero content. My biggest critique of Fantastic Four, the one that came out last year, was that it became we have to save the world. And I'm like, at a certain point, I'm kind of sick of seeing that over and over again. I liked that this movie didn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, this is about we got to save crypto, and there's other stuff going on, but like that is the drive of the movie.
Yeah.
So that's
and does
positive.
Ruthie get revenge?
Yeah, that part too. So,
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought Jason Momoa
Yeah, here we go.
shouldn't have been here.
It's so weird. It's not even weird that he's in this movie. I kind of like that. Okay.
And I liked him in this movie.
We're going to give him something fun to do since he was in that mess that we had 10 years ago. He's barely in the movie.
Barely in the movie.
He doesn't really do much.
True.
And he's funny, in a movie that tonally has no idea what it's doing.
Right.
Like, there were 2 or 3 times that I laughed at his character, and I'm like, should I even be laughing?
Like,
right
yeah,
now?
I mean, he's not in the comic at all. Lobo is not in the comic.
He doesn't add anything.
So I'm like-
unfortunately.
And this is where it gets tricky because you're dealing with real people who are making these things, and James Gunn and Jason Momoa are obviously friends, which is fine.
Yeah.
James Gunn likes to put his friends in his movies. I think that's fine. Some people have a problem with that. I don't.
I thought it was funny when Bradley Cooper came on screen in Superman. I
Right.
thought, like, oh, that's a good little reference nod there. So
But I think I don't want to keep harping on James Gunn because I like James Gunn. James, I like you. You should come on this podcast.
you should.
That'd be sick. But I think James Gunn struggles to keep the story,
Mhm.
and I think he likes to put his friends and his fun jokes and his fun music
A lot of music.
into movies where it doesn't really fit.
Yeah, I would agree. I couldn't tell you one thing about the score of this movie. There's just a bunch of needle drops,
I
which is
know.
fine. But, like, this isn't Guardians of the Galaxy where it's part of the character of the film
I know.
as much. I don't know. I sound like I'm down on this movie. I agree on the Jason Momoa thing. I honestly wanted more of him.
I know why he
In a
was
weird
definitely
way.
marketed as a co-lead,
He's just
and
not.
he just isn't.
I think he did more in the Minecraft movie, like
Yeah,
significantly
probably.
more. But one thing, there was one moment in this movie that I thought that's an interesting character choice.
Okay,
I think we have the same thing.
probably.
At the end of the movie,
Yep.
Krem is the bad guy.
Yep.
Ruthie has the sword to his throat. She's been wanting for revenge. The whole movie, everybody's like, "Hey, this is a bad idea. You shouldn't kill
You
people."
shouldn't kill people.
And Supergirl kind of talks her out of it. Well, then Kara comes up, and in this moment, I thought we're gonna get Jason Momoa kills him out of the blue.
I
Says,
totally-
what? He
yeah,
should have
yeah.
died. Like, I was like, that's going to happen. It's gonna be corny. No, Kara just kills him,
I know.
and I thought, that's an interesting choice.
I liked it.
I didn't expect it.
Yep.
I think it makes sense for her character.
I agree.
I know that there's this whole wrestle within her of like, I was told by my mom to be good, but also this dude is bad and has done a lot of
Right,
bad things
right.
and probably shouldn't live.
Yep.
And so she kind of does partially the right thing and also the best thing for Ruthie, just kills him and like ends that whole thread.
And I think there's this understanding in her character. I'm not saying this is morally right. I'm just saying this is what she thinks in this moment of the movie. She thinks she's already long past
Yeah.
like
says
redemption
it,
or
yeah.
hope or whatever.
Mhm.
So she's taking the brunt of the trauma
Yeah.
for Ruthie, which I think is super interesting from a character perspective.
It sets up her character and the future of her character pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
So
And like this movie is very good at distincting. That's not a word.
We'll
It
say
is now.
distincting. I like
Distincting
distincting.
her from Superman.
distinguishing.
Yes, that's what
Yes,
I'm trying to
there we
say.
go.
Distinguishing her from Superman.
Yeah, I would-
Where like Superman would never do that,
Yeah, I would completely agree. These are different characters.
which I
and-
think is good.
Yeah, you leave that movie thinking that. I thought that was a good choice. I was like, hey, if that's one thing that I really liked from this movie, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
That was great. So,
I will say,
mhm.
in the prison scene, no shot Ruthie takes down that freaking 7-foot giant dude thing.
I did think that, but then I was like, at the same time, she was probably raised by her dad, who's apparently like this expert
But
swordsman.
she's 13.
No, I know.
Okay.
At that point, it's suspension of
Yeah, it's fine.
disbelief,
It's
like
fine.
whatever. No, I did think that in the moment. Though. I was like, that probably wouldn't happen. But, you
And
know.
then she like starts jumping through the vents that are like 10 feet above her. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, this is fine.
What'd you think of like this kind of side story with Krem and these brigands stealing all these girls for wives? Like, I don't
I
think
thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, in the comic, it's like the brigands basically just murder people because they want to, and they hate, or they kill for fun.
Which is kind of the vibe you get from this too.
I would say them stealing girls adds a little more character depth to
A little more
the
world
faction,
building.
which I think is good.
Yeah.
I honestly thought the scene. I mean, this is nothing new that we haven't seen, but the scene where Kara gets poisoned,
Oh yeah.
and like you realize the reason, I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I think Krem has no character development and is super bland here.
Yeah.
He is relatively imposing and like, I mean, just kind of brutal. Like he kills Ruthie's family, and then when he kills the daughter,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, this villain means business.
Yeah.
But you don't really ever feel tense when he's in the room.
He
so-
doesn't. Yeah, I would
I don't
completely
know.
agree. One other question
Okay.
about this movie:
Okay.
This movie uses the idea of kryptonite a lot more.
True.
In the Superman world, kryptonite is obviously very well known.
Yep.
If you're a Superman fan, it's kind of Superman's only weakness, obviously. What do you think of its use in this movie?
And like, this is hard because I don't know. I mean, I know about the average amount about Superman and kryptonite and Krypton and all the things. I think it's really hard when you have a quote-unquote invulnerable character to make it feel tense.
Even Invincible struggles with it.
Yeah, I agree. Invincible Loki kind of struggles bad. Well, maybe, but then you have like Conquest and Thrag.
But then, yeah, well, that's a whole other podcast.
But when you have this MacGuffin of like kryptonite exists, so let's just give every villain kryptonite. So
it does feel like
we have,
yeah,
like we have at least kind of a fight here.
This is like the one thing that it's like the only way villains attack Superman and Supergirl.
I know, and I guess we didn't. Did we have kryptonite in the Superman? I don't think we did.
Gosh, I can't even remember.
Lex just used the Superman clone.
Yeah.
Which is like,
and he
fun.
took him out to space. Yeah, that's
oh
right.
yeah, and then, like he filled his lungs. That was super.
Well, yeah, so that was interesting.
That was cool.
This one kind of felt like kryptonite.
The kryptonite darts felt very MacGuffin-y, and
Yes.
you're like, oh well, of course Krem has kryptonite.
It's
He's
a hard
like,
thing.
I made these for you. I'm like, you didn't know she existed until like 2 weeks ago.
Also, basically, no one knows that there are any Kryptonians
I guess
left.
no, literally like 3 days ago. Well, okay, it's fine.
It is fine. I mean, it just every time the green sun came up or there were green darts, I was just kind of like, well,
I thought the Green Sun was interesting.
it was, yeah, but I was just like, it kind of feels like this is the only way that villains attack Superman and Supergirl, and I would like a little more creativity there.
Right.
But also, it's Superman and Supergirl, and like that's their thing.
Yeah, I mean, kryptonite's their thing. Yeah, it's
So,
true.
I don't know.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah. I don't have much else with this movie. Do you have more you want to talk about with Supergirl?
If you're into superheroes, it's worth a watch.
How does this impact your outlook on the DCU?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, again, I think the DCU is currently running an experiment that honestly has never been done before.
Yeah.
In the sense of they're trying to blend animation and horror and action, and they'll probably do like a romance movie down the line of like all these things that is super interesting.
Yep.
But currently they've hit me with good and mid.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Creature Commandos, which was the origin of the DCU, which again is a weird choice. But
I didn't even know that. I honestly had no idea. I don't even know what that is.
it's like an animated show
Oh, I didn't even know that.
where James Gunn basically cast a lot of his friends and made his own
I
little
need to
thing.
watch it. I'm so sorry. I didn't. If you're a DCU fan, I apologize right
No,
here, right
I mean,
now.
I don't know. It's like fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think we're gonna have to give it some more time. My fear is I don't know if we'll get a lot of time if we keep putting out mid projects.
Yeah, like,
And I mean mid like lovingly. Like I liked Supergirl. This was a fine movie.
but like if we're talking the scale of bad superhero movies to good superhero movies, this is a bit more in the middle.
I agree.
So,
I think Clayface really needs to shock the world.
and Man of Tomorrow.
I think that has to be good.
Yeah, like if we get a second superhero or Superman movie that's bad, it might be a bad look for the DCU for the future.
Yeah, like I think
I'm not
I-
super
I-
concerned for that
I think it
movie,
needs to be
but
good.
hopefully it's good. This is the last thing. It's kind of just a
Okay.
random thing. When David Gordon Sweat came back on screen as Superman, I was like, man, I love Superman. I love his Superman.
I think he's great. I think he's fantastic.
great.
Yeah.
I was like, I want more of him.
Yeah.
It made me excited for Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of got nostalgic watching this movie because Superman was one
I
of the
want to rewatch Superman now.
I know. It was one of the first movies we reviewed on the podcast, by the way.
Oh, that's true.
It's like our third movie we did, maybe
I
four.
forgot about that. I
Yeah.
forgot we even talked about it.
Yeah, we had like just started the podcast and Superman came out.
Yeah.
We reviewed it. So
Wow.
if you want to watch that ancient review,
Yeah.
you can. Drew, you're at a party.
I'm at a party.
It's a chill birthday party,
Okay.
and Supergirl is on the TV.
Okay.
What are you doing with Supergirl?
I'll sit down.
Really?
I'm not mega invested. If there are interesting people there, I will go talk to the interesting people.
Yeah.
If it's kind of a lull, I'll sit down and watch the movie.
Okay.
I think this is a decent party movie, actually.
I think it's fine.
This
yeah.
is like I think
This is decent
Ant-Man?
background noise.
Loki, I think, is a great party movie.
See, here's the thing, though, about
It's
a
like
party
the
movie
mid superhero movies.
is, like, Ant-Man's funnier than this movie.
True.
And I feel like this movie would kind of just be background noise, and no one's going to like stop and laugh at the jokes.
Right. Nobody's going to actually pay attention.
But still, it's not the worst part.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you watch this at a party?
No.
Yeah.
I'd probably just talk to people, and then if like everybody's sitting down playing games and the movie's on in the background, I'd probably like look up at the screen and watch some scenes and be like, okay.
This is one of those movies, not to throw your brother under the bus here, but we had a party about a week and a half ago, maybe a week ago, and we were all playing a game. And Luke, Grant's brother, was super distracted by the movie.
He would not move in Catan.
There is one kid who would lock in on Supergirl and then just completely ditch the game and be like, brother, you have to pay attention.
You'd be like,
Supergirl's
hey,
not
what
that
was
good.
just rolled? And we're like, dude,
Like,
you get oh man.
Oh,
it's funny.
hilarious.
It's a fun time. Yeah, I think this is a decent background noise movie.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I wouldn't like leave the party being like, I'm really glad Supergirl was on, but
Right.
you know. Anything else you want to add before we say what's coming up next?
We have... I keep wanting to say Backrooms. I don't know why.
Backrooms is out. You
It's
can go
out.
watch that podcast.
My brain fried because I start with Supergirl.
Well, we're reviewing House of the Dragon right now.
You go.
Okay, this is my turn. House of the Dragon is happening right now. We are not reviewing Moana remake because I
we're
will
out of
be
town.
on my honeymoon. So, oh no, we missed that one. But we do have the Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day coming up. So stay tuned for that. And then we have more DCU projects coming up with Clayface. Lanterns is coming out. We have, a ton of other movies coming out this year. So if you are excited for Dune and Doomsday, we'll be discussing all of that.
We're talking about The Bear next week, too.
We are talking about The Bear next week. And I am super stoked for that. And then, because we're out of town, we're pre-recording a bunch of podcasts. So we have Star Wars Hot Takes 4 coming out. We have a very fun Pixar conversation in the pipeline. Our Stole My Line anniversary is about to happen. So we got a lot of great stuff in the pipeline.
So exciting.
If you like what we do here, if you like our vibe, if you want to chill by the fire with us, hit that subscribe button. Take a break.
And enjoy a film.